Do not make a mistake about this. You were meant to be successful. And the fact that you believe you were meant to be successful is a literal superpower. And I'm going to explain it scientifically. But first, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to look around the room and see how many blue objects there are in the room. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many red objects were there? Levi, that's not fair. I wasn't looking for red. I bet you saw some turquoise and you called it blue just so you could be successful. The bottom line to this experiment is that we see the things that we're looking for and we ascribe bias to things that are on the edge to be inside of the class of things that we're looking for. But why is this important? Well, we see the world in terms of functions. When we look for things, we don't necessarily look for labels. In my mind, in my heart of hearts, in my mind's eye, I don't look at this as a can. I look at this as a round thing I can pick up and drink unhealthy liquid from. A baby doesn't see the edge of a table as the edge of a table. They see it as a place where they could fall off. Our mind describes functions to things before it describes names to them. And this is exactly how they had to train AI to navigate the world. Because if you look at the books behind me, you tell the AI, hey, there's a set of books there, right? The AI will take a picture of that set of books and you could show it a completely different set of books. It's not going to recognize that different set of books as books because this is the only thing that fits the definition. But if we look at the functions, a book is something I can pick up, something that's got words in it, something that sits in a bookshelf around this area, right? And I've learned that through experience. Then the boundaries around what a book is expanded. All of this to say, you will find the functions in the world that support your belief. If you believe you're going to be successful, you're going to find functions in the world to support that. Your failures, you will view them as functions that help you figure out where the success lies. And you've heard every entrepreneur, every mindset guru say, in every failure, there's a success. It's literally true if you believe that you're a success. You'll fail and you'll see that failure as this is what not to do in order to get to where I need to go, instead of seeing it as this is a reason why I should quit and do something else. So lean into your belief that you are going to be successful, that you were meant to be successful, because as you do, you will capitalize on every single piece of information the world gives you, and that will put you in a much better place.
The job I just interviewed for at the end told me they pay $45K.
The average salary in 1980 was around $20,000. However, the average cost of a house in 1980 was around $47,000. So a house would practically be today's equivalent of a car payment. I think a lot of older Americans kind of have a mentality towards America like, this is a place where you can work, and if you work really, really hard, there's no reason why you can't be unspeakably successful. And I don't think that they can comprehend in America where the, let's say, job that you work, the only job that you can get is not enough to actually put food on the table in the place where you live. Not saying our boomers didn't go through hard times. What I'm saying is that the level of inflation compared to income nowadays is absolutely ridiculous. And when we're dealing with this level of financial instability across the country, the job market is the last thing you want to be worried about. Like, you got to have that locked down. How am I going to eat next year? Put the hat on. And I feel like America is turning into a very every man for himself sort of place. Like, people are very, very determined to make sure that they're making enough money to live. And I feel like this is why the creator economy is absolutely blowing up, because people can see the job market, the get your degree path, it's becoming ever more and more unstable. And I think that too, this is why Forbes predicts that in the next 3 years, the creator economy is going to double. So think about the amount of people putting out content right now. Double that in 3 years. It's going to be a wild ride. All right, if you want to create content or say something, but you're afraid nobody's going to listen to you, this is the last video you're going to need to watch, because I'm going to wipe that entirely from your mind. After you watch this video, you are going to radiate so much self-confidence that people are going to automatically assume you are the #1 expert in whatever it is the heck you're talking about. Okay, let's go. People conceptualize the world in terms of goals, not meaning. This light is useless if you don't have a goal to light something up. If you do, then it's useful. Value doesn't exist without goals. Stay with me. The meta goals that most people have are to make more money so that they can live longer and be more popular. The issue with these goals is that they are very hard to give people in one piece. And so what we have to do as humans, we have to solve segments of the way there. And that's what value is. So if I can tell someone something that actually helps them get to one of these goals, that is literal value. Literal. Let's go deeper. In order to actually give value, we need to identify for people what can accelerate them towards the goals they have, what can stop them from getting to the goals they have, and what's just simply not relevant. So you can see that value has nothing to do with experience, although experience can help, although riches can help. It has everything to do with identifying the right goals for the people you want to help, and then identifying obstacles for them, irrelevant objects, and things that can help them. You might be tempted to emulate your favorite role model by portraying a lifestyle you do not own. I make $10,000 a month. This is why you don't have to lie, okay? All you gotta do is tell the truth about who you are, your story, why people should listen to you, why this concerns you. Tell the truth about the goals and tell the truth about these identifying factors. And if you can do that and tell the truth, people are professional content consumers. They can smell when you're being honest. They'll appreciate that you pointed out those identifying facts for you. They'll believe you. They'll follow you. They'll listen to what you have and they'll love you for it. Are you tired of being stuck at 200 views? Watch this video. Look, I'm tired of seeing those videos. So if you never want to see one of those videos again, I'm going to go through everything you need to do in order to get as many viral videos as you want. Context between these 3 accounts, I've got around 80 viral videos. Last month, I got 3 viral videos in a row just for the heck of it. More context, you'll be getting this information in the form of 16 profile reviews I'm doing for 16 people who commented on my last video. Starting off strong with Just Drain. People really like your anime reacts content. I keep doing more of that. If you're going to have an opinion, you're going to state it. It needs to be strong, right? Like, Gojo is never coming back. I don't care what y'all say. That's going to get people to listen, right? You can't really start opinion video off with a lukewarm take. Money trades, same issue. There's too many lukewarm takes, right? How to make more money with your side hustle, right? No. I want you to say, this is exactly how you're going to make $10,000 day trading in the next 30 days. I'm going to lay it all out for you, right? I'm watching that video. I'm not watching the video talking about how to make more money with the side hustle. Be specific. Mino told you this already. Sophia, one of my longest followers, she commented she had no idea what to do with her content. People seem to like learning about electric vehicles and auto taxis and that sort of thing. I would keep talking about that. I'd look up articles. I'd maybe talk about Tesla's autopilot and why it's good, why it's not, right? Keep giving people what they want to see. I put an email in the bio so brands can reach out to you for brand deals, and then I'd start building the portfolio. Jared, this guy has some of the best energy on the platform. All right, one thing I would say is you want to be more specific with your hooks. For example, in this video, we all worry about the worst case scenario, right? Why do we do that? I would take that instead to be like, why do we sit up at 3 a.m. on our phones doom scrolling, too afraid to go to sleep because we have to wake up and face our problems again the next day? And here you're taking the hypothetical, why do we do this random thing? And you're bringing it all the way down to a level where people are like, that's exactly what I do. And that's exactly how I feel, right? So being specific with specific use cases. So taking your theory, your overall theory you have as far as whatever it is that you're teaching, and bringing it down into implementables for people and doing the work to help them understand what it actually means to embody your theory. Quan, another lifelong follower. This guy's fantastic. He's been around for a while. One thing I will say is that with artists on TikTok, they want to blow up with their own music, right? But people on TikTok, they don't want to hear your own music. They already have their special music playlist, right? They only want music if it's like incredibly fire, right? But one way to get into the mind of people to where they're more receptive to your own music that you put out is to create content around trending things that are already trending, things that are happening, right? Think Kendrick versus Drake, remixes, that type of stuff would immediately get you the type of views